what we do is we tailor training services. Of course, if you go to our website, www.onecrew.biz,
สวัสดีครับ Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our show. So I think our guest speaker is ready at the backstage. So please welcome Miss Katherine or Katie, the founder and managing director of One Crew Limited, Hong Kong, who is our guest speaker for today to our show.
Hi, Mac. How
Hi,
are you?
Katie.
Hi.
สวัสดีครับ
Hello to you, and hello to all your guests.
Hello. How are you?
I'm
How
very good.
everything?
I'm very good here in Hong Kong. Things are starting to normalize, so it's starting to get very busy in Hong Kong, and everyone's getting back to work. So yes, it's been.
Okay. So before we go to the Q&A session, I just would like to share something because then I have a chance to talk and to interview with many of successful people. And one thing that I can remind me every time that I talk to them, and especially I'm talk to you, you also remind me again, with one of the key success factor for those successful people, which is to be always positive and always look for an opportunity, even though you have been through a tough time or the
Yes.
tricky time during the pandemic situation, for example, but you still see some possibility to be successful after that and to find a way to overcome this kind of uncertainty situation. For example, you said that it's a good sign to be hungry sometimes.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a very good example to be
Yeah.
positive. Yeah. So so I will move to the Q&A session that I got a question from our
All
audience.
right.
Yeah. The first question from Kun Hansa, and the question is, does the COVID pandemic affect your business and how do you deal with it? I think you already mentioned about this question already.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we move to the next question, which is from Faye. Do COVID-19 and the protests in Hong Kong affect your business and how do you handle this situation? So two situations at the same time.
Yes and yes. Of course, the political situation has been very challenging for Hong Kong people, and of course we've been hit doubly hard with everything that was going on last year, and then leading into this year with COVID-19.
Yep.
So I think it is especially vulnerable a time for Hong Kong, but Hong Kong is so resilient. And people pick themselves up and they carry on and try and normalize as much as possible. So I think in a way, I do feel blessed to be in Hong Kong. As much as we've been hit really hard, we pick ourselves up very quickly as well. And it's such a dynamic place to be. So yes.
Okay. So especially for any uncertainty situation that keep happening around the world, I think we have some lesson learned that we can adapt and adjust to our business or even though to ourselves for our living life nowadays, right? So the next question, I'll move to the next question is from Kun Kananat. Your company, One Crew, most likely focus on corporate training process. And what if we would like to have a small group or a session? Is it possible that One Crew will be customized the training course for a small group as well?
Yes, absolutely. What we do is we tailor training services. Of course, if you go to our website www.onecrew.biz, BIZ, you'll be able to see our corporate training services. However, what's important to us is that we design training programs that meet your specific needs. So usually we'll do a needs analysis meeting first, so that so that we truly understand what your needs are, and then we'll tailor training programs for you. We do a draft, and if you're happy with that draft, then we'll put together a program. So most of our programs are highly tailored. We could even add case studies, examples that's specific to your organization. If you're
Mm.
an individual, we will be able to do that as well. Organizing small classes. We're based in Hong Kong. I much prefer doing classroom training, but I must say, if we need to do Zoom type sessions, or through social media, that will work too. We could
Mhm.
arrange that. If you're interested to find out more, perhaps using www educate as a platform for you to raise your questions, and
Mm.
we'll be very happy to help. If perhaps if you go through, you could send us an email directly, or you could go through www educate for more information.
Okay. Okay. So actually, for
Thank.
all the audience, for Kun
Mhm.
Kanana, if you would like to know more about the information regarding to the training courses, you can visit your website, right? www.onecrew.biz,
Yes,
or you
yes,
can contact or direct message to our page www as
yes.
well. Okay. So the next
Thank you for
question.
that question.
Mhm. Okay. So the next question from Kun Gulaya. I am managing my factory and would like to develop our employee with some professional training. And we would like to know more about your company and your product. Would you please give me more details about your product?
Right. All right. So of course we will tailor the courses to meet your needs. Sometimes our clients will come up to us and say, um, we're restructuring our business, and now we have new culture for our organization. So if they wanted a culture change, then we'll be able to help them tailor that. Sometimes they have existing issues between, say, different staff, have different opinions, so they may want a program on dealing with conflict, like internal conflict. We could help them design a course like that. Sometimes it's just we have an existing team that is just, we have a great team, but how can we truly take them to a championship team so that the whole organization continue to excel? Then we will help you put together a program where you can build your team up. So and all of that, again, we can tailor the different program modules for you, so you can pick and choose what you want. But I think most importantly, we will use a lot of internal case studies. Some organizations, they want to build so that they become more profitable, so we could run a program on client relationship management, for example,
Mm.
so that they can maintain long-term relationships with their clients.
Okay. Okay.
So
So the next
yes.
question. Okay. You can continue.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the next question is come from Kun Neil. After COVID crisis, will you have any strategy for new normal behavior for your business in Hong Kong?
I think we are already starting to normalize in Hong Kong, and
Mhm.
we're already trialing, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, restructuring our business so that we can better serve our clients. We've
Mhm.
trialed the new setup. So far, our clients really love it. So that's great partnership between us. They're grateful for that we understand their current situation. So if they need to cancel a booking at the last minute, we will work with them to do that without any penalty charges or anything like that. So whatever we can to help them save costs right now is most important. So that's what we'll do as well. Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. So I think that would be the last question so far. So if the audience or who are listening to our show, you have some concern or you need some techniques to build up your own business as to become an entrepreneur, you can give some more
Yes.
questions. Or later on after the live podcast, you can give some comments or your question below. So then me, myself, and Casey will come back and give you some answer later on. So, so far, I think that would be the last question from our audience who listening now. So before we end up our session today, I just would like to ask you, is there anything that you would like to share to our audience who may be the graduating students or who
Yeah.
would like to be an entrepreneur in the future? Do you have
Mm-hmm,
anything
mm-hmm.
to listen to
Yes,
that?
I realize that majority of your audience are existing students, and they're
Mm-hmm.
coming into the workforce at a very challenging time. I can really appreciate what they must be going through. My nephew is doing his last year of university in the US. He's just graduated. Nobody's able to go and visit him for his graduation. He did get a chance to have that full experience living abroad, even though he's living abroad and spending half of his time in the US in lockdown. So I care and love him very much. So I really understand what you're going through. I think at this time, really just invest as much time as you can. Learn and grow. Just keep learning. Um, Develop your skills. Take up. There's so many courses that you can take up, like through Coursera. You can do online training, or I understand for WW Educate, you have reruns of all your interviews. You could watch that and learn from other people. But most of all, just I think growing and learning, have a small group of people that can support you, be it your others, the other students or family members. Build that team, invest that time. Sometimes you just want to be alone, but this is a time when we really need to reach out and have a small team of sisterhood, brotherhood that can take care of each other through this
Mm-hmm.
time. And then you build resilience, right?
Yes,
So when we're ready, you're on top of things. You're more than ready to start. So
yeah,
I wish you all the very best of luck with that.
yeah. So like you said, you can come back and enjoy to study, to listen to our guest speaker who is an expertise in from many industry who will willing to share their experience and their key success factor in their career that you can get some idea to develop your preparation for your professional growth in the future. Right. Okay. So thank you very much for your time. It's been
Thank
a
you. Thank you so
pleasure
much.
to interviewing you and such my honor to interviewing you today. I'm sure that you are very busy nowadays as well. So thank
No,
you.
it's my complete pleasure, and it's been a pleasure working with you and the WW Educate team. I mean, you guys really truly know how to add value to your clients. So thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right.
And hope to see
Thanks.
you soon in Hong Kong, Thailand, or Malaysia.
All right. Yes, please. Or
Please-
in Bangkok.
yeah,
All
sure.
right. See you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye.
สวัสดีครับ
Bye. Bye. Bye.
บาย
Thanks. Bye.
โอเคจบไปแล้วนะครับสำหรับเซสชั่นของคนที่อยากเป็นเจ้าของธุรกิจสำหรับเซสชั่นถัดไปนะครับเป็นเซสชั่นภาษาไทยเนาะทีนี้อย่างที่แม็กเรียนแจ้งไปก่อนหน้านี้นะครับว่า WW Educate ของเราแล้วก็ Mac Academic Talk เนี่ยเราไม่ได้โฟกัสแค่ในเรื่องของ Career Consulting เรายังโฟกัสในเรื่องของน้องๆนักเรียนนักศึกษาหรือคนที่สนใจจะเรียนต่อต่างประเทศนะครับแล้วก็ลองมองหาทุนการศึกษาเพื่อซัพพอร์ตในการเรียนต่อต่างประเทศเซสชั่นถัดไปเนี่ยครับเป็นเซสชั่นแรกที่เราจะพูดกับอลัมไนถึงคนที่ไปเรียนไปใช้ชีวิตอยู่ในต่างประเทศและในวันที่4คือวันพฤหัส4มิถุนายนวันพฤหัสต้นเดือนมิถุนายนเนี้ยนะครับแขกรับเชิญคนแรกเป็นคุณหวานคุณศรีราชาซึ่งแม็กเจอกับทางพี่หวานนะครับเป็นครั้งแรกตอนที่แม็กไปเรียนMBA ที่มิวนิกแล้วพี่หวานก็มาเจอกันในคลาสที่เป็นนักเรียนไทยมาเจอกันแลกเปลี่ยนกันมาแชร์ประสบการณ์กันซึ่งตอนนั้นสิ่งที่พี่หวานแชร์แม็กก็รู้สึกประทับใจตั้งแต่ครั้งแรกที่ได้คุยกับพี่หวานเลยในเรื่องของการไปอยู่ต่างประเทศแบบที่ไม่ได้ตั้งใจเหมือนน้องๆหลายๆคนนะครับพี่หวานต้องย้ายครอบครัวย้ายภูมิลำเนาตัวเองไปพร้อมกับครอบครัวที่ต้องไปอยู่ มิวนิกเยอรมันซึ่งตอนนั้นพูดได้เลยว่าพี่หวานความรู้ทางด้านภาษาเยอรมันเป็นศูนย์หรือแทบจะติดลบด้วยซ้ำพี่หวานเอาตัวรอดยังไงพี่หวานมีแนวคิดหรือมีวิธีในการฝึกฝนเพื่อเอาชนะอุปสรรคในทางด้านภาษาและการใช้ชีวิตความแตกต่างทางวัฒนธรรมรวมไปถึงพี่หวานมีเทคนิคในการสอบเข้าเรียนต่อในมหาวิทยาลัยระดับท็อปของยุโรปอย่างลุดวิกส์ Maximilians University LMU ซึ่งเป็นมหาวิทยาลัยท็อปของระดับยุโรปเลยพี่หวานมีแนวคิดยังไงมีเทคนิคยังไงเดี๋ยวฝากน้องๆแล้วก็ผู้ชมผู้ฟังที่ตอนนี้นะครับฝากติดตามกันต่อเนื่องในวันที่4มิถุนายนวันพฤหัสบดีในช่วงเย็นๆนะครับอันนี้จะเป็นไลฟ์สดจากมิวนิกเยอรมันเดี๋ยวเราจะมาดูเรื่องบรรยากาศการใช้ชีวิตด้วยพี่หวานยินดีจะมาแชร์ฝากติดตามต่อเนื่องนะครับและฝากประชาสัมพันธ์ต่อเนื่องไปยังวันที่6ด้วยอันนี้สำหรับน้องๆหรือคนที่สนใจเกี่ยวกับงาน aviation หรืองานสายการบินคนที่เคยชอบเครื่องบินชอบใช้ชีวิตอยู่ในสนามบินหรือชอบไปดูเครื่องบินอะไรพวกนี้อยากจะเป็นนักบินแม็กมีพี่คนหนึ่งที่แม็กเจอตอนที่แม็กไปมิวนิกเหมือนกันตอนที่ไปเรียนต่อนะครับพี่ท่านนี้จะมาแชร์ข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับแนวทางในการประกอบอาชีพนอกเหนือจากแค่นักบินหรือ steward air hostess flight attendant ต่างๆตอนนี้พี่เขาประกอบอาชีพเป็นวิศวกรโครงสร้างเครื่องบินหรือเป็นนักออกแบบเครื่องบินให้กับบริษัทอันดับหนึ่งนั่นก็คือ Airbus เราติดตามกันต่อไปนะครับวันพฤหัสบดีที่4ช่วงเย็นแล้วก็วันที่6มิถุนายนติดตามกันต่อเนื่องนะครับยังไงสำหรับวันนี้ขอบคุณทุกๆคนที่ติดตามกันมาถึงช่วงท้ายแล้วขอบคุณอีกครั้งครับและติดตามกันต่อเนื่องไปเจอกันอีกครั้งครับสวัสดีครับ